Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are solely those of the host, co-host, and guests, and should not be taken as professional advice. We do not claim to be experts on the topics discussed, nor do we offer relationship guidance. Our content is intended for entertainment purposes only, using hypothetical scenarios, whether inspired by real-life experiences or purely fictional, to spark discussion, debate, and comedy for our audience. Listener-viewer discretion is advised.
It's a tip?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, I have one. A tomboy and a lover's boy. A tomboy meaning the girl, not just boyish. And a boy that, into the lovey-dovey thing.
Technically, she could be the man and you to be the woman, eh?
Yeah, but she would have still dressed as the woman.
Because she is just as a woman and he just as a man and she just as a woman. Then she could be like, when they go, he act normal and she play the part. When he start to go on too macho and some just super your mouth, remember, this is the old thing. But when behind was a man, right?
But I mean, no, as in, they still carry out their duties as man and woman, private or public. But just saying, still deal with the girly thing, like me. The girly thing, I just not fishy. But he just always want to cuddle and kiss up and...
But how that don't work?
It will work.
That's the only way you probably could see, like, any romance in and so he'll have to come in and say, yo, get
sexy girl!
Shut up your mouth, man.
Better you go your bed.
No, let me say one, whereas sometimes me tell you, so in the gay world they have
man can, woman can.
No, they have toppers and bottom as so one that they on top and one that they below. In the matchmaking, we put two person that
Top.
Two top. Because guess what? We can't really
bedtime with a normal, it'll be argument.
Change. So nothing I can do.
Yeah. It'll be argument straight. Two bottom and
And you can picture certain things for me and see. So that and you just have a think about such stupidness or something, right?
Show me.
Hey.
I'm not gonna say racist because if you like one another, you're not gonna be racist.
What?
But just for say it was I racist. And then I end up like each other, I still racist. I feel something against black, I feel something against me.
We can see a lot of role playing with it. What?
Yeah.
Master, slave. We can see some interesting sex come for daddy, whereas although black and white love each other.
Yeah. That racist part, I got always in the eye.
Yes.
Especially if I go meet each other family, oh God, that's the worst part.
We can understand why that would be interesting because I will tell you, if I role play, I have so much things that I can role play about. Master and slave, there say black man play the police, so imagine the white dress up like a police and pull over the black man and, it can get interesting. I'm going to say yes. Black and white, we just see as a good matchmaker. As we say, he try interesting point where say they keep that part of them, so might get into some along the line BDSM, whereas they like tie them up and touch them and so they love them some black and white can.
And white people black kind of Christmas,
Yeah, so they just long they find a black person that willing to go that route and all, so they have it good. So
that's true.
Next matchmaker.
Loud and quiet.
If you see that they work, we know from a man point of view, from a woman point of view, like, if she loud and the guy soft, why would a guy be soft? But for argument's sake, he soft. She come like an Amazon woman and do this.
Yeah, every time she come at you, she just like she your back at you.
Oh gosh, I wonder.
So you're afraid for even talk to you.
Oh gosh. That's all like this vlog that we see. This woman find out that she man a cheat as she. And at first, he look like a two of them on the same level. When she find out that he a cheat and she like get into that Amazon kind of vibes. And when she get into the Amazon kind of vibes, now what she tell you? You know what you gotta do, right? Basically, she take off she shoes, go sit down on the wall, I can't go suck ass too. Then we find the same level no, but she automatically get loud and he does like with the quiet voice.
Yeah. Because he don't want to make one scene, you just go along with anything.
Yeah, because he get and he punishment suck at me too. Right here, right now. And you have to do what you do. Well, to never see do that now. That's crazy.
But I feel a match would work too. I feel so. Although there would be a lot of differences, like black and white, but it would work out. Even
with the loud and something, so no, maybe some scenarios that you hear people talk about already now. So for instance now, them in the house and argument broke out. Maybe he come home from work, wash the dishes and whatever, and she come home and vex cause she tell you, hey, you work half day today, come home, make sure all the dishes done, she the one alone. She come home and he home and watch TV and cock up and something and so. She instinct to start get loud and tell you. So the neighbors in there outside, they hear the commotion inside. They not really hear full voice or they hear full voice.
Yeah.
And she in there well drape up on the door all kind of something. And she can't chat because I'm telling you the soft one. So if he raise the voice, a problem. So she done drape you up and all kind of something. So after he don't get rough up, kind of put them in the funny interpretation of you run out the back door, come along the house and end up in the front. And the neighbors in there with the outside the door and look at and one. What go on there? He for make himself look like not the loser, although he's he out there say, oh, wait till I come back. I'm going to finish from the start. Not knowing that he just get irritated inside by the loud woman.
He make it look like I say he
yes, I even they do the roughing up. I don't know they hear free voice.
That pretending. And next one, I got in my head. Oh God. Quite alone, but it's still going to talk to you. I can't talk to you, right?
Not really. So, for instance, one, you know why I put woman in all them
places?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the voodoo doll.
Oh my.
The eyes in the bathroom. See why they have a bit of voodoo doll? Somebody have to listen and somebody talk. Which in like two talkative people. But in a relationship,
one go and over talk on.
Yes. So me imagine the woman that talk and in a relationship, I do. The job seat and hope you have good recollection because guess what? If the woman attacks you and then she say, oh, she tell you this and tell you that. And she say, you remember when I say this? And you can't remember just because you listen just for hear but not for actually listen.
Yeah.
Boy, you have problem there, boy.
Yeah, not remember.
Oh, you remember when I tell you something? You and then there's somewhere and then I make the point known. You remember when I tell you about Cerasee? I hope she does something and so. You were the man now. You say, yeah, I remember when you say so. I true now. And then she say, make me know when I tell you about and you can't remember your son. Your son. Yeah, so you better listen, listen. And not forget here.
But some men, when women tell them one job or somebody, them they just like, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Somebody like a mama man that will watch the juicy kids. Yes.
Yes.
Well attentive.
Because there's a lot of matches, a lot. What about somebody that's coming out of being a lesbian, somebody that's coming out of being anti-man?
Oh, gosh.
Interesting, right?
Yes, that one interesting.
Like, you're born a man, but you were into man, never into woman. Now you're coming back into liking woman. And the woman now, she never liked man. She like woman, but now she's going back to like man now. Like, how would that work? Especially if the man, he was a bottom, and the girl, she was the manly woman in her gay relationship.
That can work. We can see that one they working. Technically, would she still be into man? Put it this way, because thinking about it, why? Would she still be womanly if she come back into the situation, continue doing what she mean they do to a woman, but she do to a man now?
Because what me say, right, is that she still have little mannish queens. It all comes back to the tomboy and the lover boy.
You understand that? The way me mean the
and he tell act the girl,
I'm going to say, if he may be a bottom, meaning that he mean the tech, and she would be the lesbian, whereas she mean they put it on the woman and there. They come back in the relationship, and like a day, they got switched. Imagine if they still play the same role that they were playing before they decide to be together. He tell her, Akaka, here take him, and she give him tea. So that one day,
it would work.
It would work. It's weird Very, very weird.
Because she wouldn't come back in a day thinking, okay, she don't like woman no more. She love man. So she don't want to try. And he coming back. That is just weird.
You know, weird.
But it would have interested for what?
Yeah, you don't watch. Okay, watch and see what play out. You know how they cover the one with the ugly and
ugly and cute.
When I say ugly and cute, they wouldn't make for, let's say,
that's how the baby come on.
Yes, cute. Probably a cute baby. Probably. But me the double guy go. You know the whole guy go to work out. Listen, this interesting one, you know. Upon that topic, to say that, find out you trouble somebody that look good. You say, what? You wonder how you end up and get you. The set up the ugly and cute aspect of them. Suppose now, a year or two into the relationship, you see the girl get pregnant and the picture come out cute. What you would think, meaning like, you know, say, we?
No. No.
So it could be,
he have to have some kind of feature. If he had no own tall body.
And the baby just naturally just cute.
Yeah.
You understand how we?
You want this?
You understand the straight DNA.
The claim mama until you get the
But guess what? You know the scenario that would have happened with daddy. You know, you're not able to tell the man how to free. You know, you're not able to tell you that, right? He just glad that he get a cute picnic.
So I'm like, if I'm your friend, you can't believe it. You test it up. Especially if you want me to go big godmother. Me have to tell you before me can't go tell you if I go to one put in the test.
Especially if I hit them after next thing, you realize that
you can add her up online, ask her and they will start more for you. The mother even for now.
And the next thing I know for you for real. You come 5 years later, something happen, they have you to pick me some kind of blood or something, you say.
After all you do for them, you're here.
I know for you don't godmother for people. You can't say the godmother again.
Exactly.
That's a bad thing.
So before me get turn up for the picnics, yes, I'm happy I have a child, but it's yours.
But you talk about that, that means technically you in this style of man, they can you tell man, you can't make yourself pretty big.
And you very ugly. And especially if your whole family ugly like you ugly.
Oh, yo, that would be hard.
It's really your friends that let's give you the harsh truth.
So you can say, hey, that's line up. Think about them. Mommy, daddy, sister, brother, look the same. You look so. You think that picnic for you?
Unfiltered. You just look so up. And the picnic come and look so pretty. That can't be for a picnic. It cannot be us.
But guess what? I always say that yes. But if on the other side now, suppose now you go do the test and a fool. What you gonna say?
That's the point of you doing the test online. You buy it online and they will send the results to your phone. You do it privately, the mother will have to know. So even if you have your doubts saying yes, it's not yours, but you do it and it is yours, the mother don't know. The mother now say, oh, you don't mean that you gone and such and such.
Yes, I understand.
So you do it privately now, whether for you or not for you. If for you, okay. You can take out all that judging and all the out of your head.
But based on that topic that you're talking about, we are jump on the side of DNA and all that stuff. Remember them say Jamaica lead the rate like 3-1 or whatever the way it should be in woman getting fast. They say that for say that. I hear one blogger discuss this at times saying that, which is, we're in Jamaica, so I can't really use that as a justification. You should never have no doubt that you have fully picked me. She shouldn't feel a way that you request up, but the fact that she's certain that a fully, she shouldn't feel a way that the result come back a true, because the person done in a fushi heart, no, a true. So if the man say, oh, you know, he feel a way, which in that they could up for the tell a woman that just like the line during the sex, that is the same dog.
Especially if he loves she.
He hard for doubt the person.
That's why my suggestion comes say do it privately. So even if you have the doubt in your head that it's not yours, you do the test and it come out that it is yours. You never hurt nobody. You just say yes, you doubt it. You have your doubts, you do the test and it's yours. So you know not to say about check where it come from. The problem really come from if you do the test and it's not yours.
You say things that he never had a doubt. She don't know nothing about him. Kinda had like a 80% sure and 20% doubt. And you come and give like one extra 50%, so it is 70% doubt. So you actually do and come back that a fool. enough for me head. Sometimes you're so determined for saying, you have feeling that still couldn't be free pick me. Something go wrong with the test. You don't know how the test and they run for not say, oh, you're gonna be a fast or a positive.
I just say, then we do the test. Me still have the doubt. You can do the test for my own. I can definitely do it on my own. I can order the same stuff and do it on my own.
Okay. You say, I discuss the part that say you come back now and a full week.
But me till a doubt of.
You as the friend, the doubt of them. Well, you see.
Put it as this, as
you have to come and
you know the type of woman this girl is. Yes, he do the test and he said the picture for you. He just come and picture for you.
Yeah.
But you know the type of woman that she is. They don't get it in my head. You get me?
But that's how you say. You messed up.
It's a messed up situation. I was going to say me can do the test. You know how I forget you here. And the picnic will be the problem. If the picnic come out ugly, and he tells out to him. Oh my goodness, that would be crazy.
So technically naive.
Yeah.
So
and then he might and do one test and he actually come out and for you. That would be mad.
Yo, that one ain't easy. Cause guess what? Enough here that you make it with a cute girl, so picnic also definitely cute. But the picnic technically get all the free jeans, so to speak. Not even jeans, all the t-shirt, cause I just jeans.
Full suit.
Yeah, full suit. So, you know how we hear that. Cause you say, hey, no, picnic also cute, gotta make it with a cute girl. That wouldn't be a problem. And they say you go do the DNA, and the DNA say, you are the father. Hey, how you feel?
Knowing some men, they would be nice.
Oh, that would be nice. Just like the friend would say, oh, you'll have to do that test again because I don't believe that one there. Yeah. Oh. So you go see that one there. Yeah, interesting.
Much sure that kind of crazy.
So for instance, the people that organize the show, something like a Married at First Sight, say, I have all this in common, meaning that I never see each other before, but
based off of what you hear, you like the person.
Yes, you like the person. So for instance, let me have mushy and say, based on what you said, based on the sum between you two guys, this is 100% guarantee for be the best matchmaker. Bearing in mind that the looks in the room. So you say he end up and be that everything go through and it be like down to one wedding that happen.
Your friends and them don't see the person and come back to the girl. Like, oh, that. Remember your family done out there song already now. Your mommy come to that me tell you straight up. It look good for you.
But you see, where the shock would really hit now is that everybody clueless on that side and everybody clueless on that side. Pretty much you walking.
Yo, if that happened to me, right? We'll tell you, I will get married now because we done there and everything. We'll tell you, especially if you're real up to the point where me and you asleep at night time, and if I wake up, me got to run out of my bed, me and you can sleep in the same bedroom. It can't happen. It just cannot happen. Because me supposed to end up from bed asleep and know, say, when I open my eye, I have to run out.
That is so bad in the sense that that ugly that you describe, you can look at the person and see that they're ugly. Even a blind person can feel it. Oh, shit. This is an ugly one, yeah. Hey. Well, we're telling them that we're kids. But why go through with it? If you don't say you might be haunted or you see for night time or something.
If me go down that and me see you turn back and look at me, right? You turn back now. Forget something. That's the end.
Oh gosh. Let's abandon the altar.
Yes, sure. Every time when me was sleep, me supposed to get turn and yes.
I hope you know what
me can't turn on my surgeon, bring me in my bed. Me have to run.
Me also mentioned about two ugly persons.
That can work. Negative and negative make positive.
Well, a high possibility that the cute baby might come from the ugly and ugly. Okay. I am on the hard boy, cause I tell you, let me see two ugly people already.
And they also say in math, a negative and a positive is still a negative. So
two ugly people have 50 and 50 and then ugly.
I mean, for them, they think it's real strong.
So,
then I want to don't let it tell her.
When they try to see if I could bring up a scenario similar to the would they have to do a DNA test. So, say for instance now, the man know he ugly, the woman ugly, and they end up and have pretty baby. Should the man have any doubt?
If the man ugly. If the baby
Even
man...
if we heard he just say, for mommy look this way, me look this way, father look this way, for your side just the same, so that's why I kinda can see the same kind of likeness. But now that pick me, the pick me look like a Jesus sister. Sure man, take a paternity test.
So to I ugly, you say?
Yeah. Down to the cousin, the auntie, the uncle.
I would say
Everybody have one look.
if your doubts are high.
But should his doubt be high, seeing that he and the wife had a picnic and this picnic just come out different?
I mean, no, but if you have doubting people in his ears, the doubt will come out.
Well, they got doubting people. What was it? Some man really just glad to say, oh, man, make a pretty picnic, so.
And that's what hurt me the most, especially if he and the woman done. That's when they decide to do the DNA test. Which I find is kind of unfair, because if you had your doubts before, now say me pick up on the woman's side, right? But you as a man have the doubts before, you understand? And I end up undone after much years now. You go to court and you do the DNA test, you find it, the child is not yours, right? The judge, all about the child say I in an on and off relationship. You want to do it thing, she want to do it thing, and she just have a get pregnant. But I done off why done off I have sex, she get pregnant, and I end up go back together right after have sex everything. She tell you she pregnant. I say, but okay, it's mine because
Well, some people decide to do the maths, because they would say, imagine me and you just went back and you don't talk about you pregnant.
oh, but maybe she not gonna know until about 2 weeks after in Ireland get back. And it gonna be around the same time she have sex with the other person, but she still have sex with you.
Conversation.
So there's a 50-50% chance. Whereas fraternal twins, right? People always have those about fraternal twins. Because fraternal twins, they can always try to be one belong to us.
We know that, nigga.
Right? But, I mean, shit do happen.
You know how me mean more thing about them? Like, okay, so friends, he never had on doubts. But the fact that he get a pretty baby, I'm going to say that look like a probably Jesus sister. We try just scenario whereas she started to get attention from the other girls there because they say, wow, I mean like for briefly just because he had that pretty baby, the baby had special color or something.
That's when we draw the line. If the baby has special color, nobody in the family has special color, then it is for real. For real.
So, just because of that, every girl want the man now, the ugly man. The wife start feel away and she say, you know, me can do for me thing because my husband now pay me attention. You get more, some just because the child or whatever. So she say, no, me left it. I'm going to find a decent looking man. Some man in for the head, they think that the woman of a left. You catch what I'm saying? Although they may do what they do, the woman till not for left. So now that she decide that she left, she take the picnic everything. Which remember him, they use the picnic as woman magnet. And now she take the picnic and something. So imagine now you are say he had doubts after the fact. Now she decided to find a man and the man look decent. She started to say, oh, no, I know some. Remember all the time except for when he may get the hype from the picnic itself. But soon as she decided to find a better looking man like me, and I check the picnic, which in any judge most likely will give the woman custody. He start getting the feeling saying, oh, you want DNA test and that. You know, go when you find out that you're the father. That's going to be the best stuff, right?
Yeah, because as I say, I'll come down to it, how much years you stay there and look after the child. That is messed up.
That's why. The woman would have stupid or not too. If they would have said, oh, he ugly, you know, and he wife ugly, and he had this pretty picnic. You want to have pretty picnic for here or whatever. I said again, there's stupidness. Who say free? That's a what? Exactly. Who say the picnic to get the ounce prettiness that she would get from the mother side? So, kind of messed up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that might could be crazy though.
So, all the rest of them could have worked, but he worked until the doubt and the picnic come into play. Yeah,
it would have been crazy to be honest. Very crazy too.
Well, I thought about if they decide for change. Yeah, I think I might have to touch about the ugly and the lazy one.
The nice and the lazy?
Yeah, the nice. Still stuff about ugly, right?
Yeah, nasty and lazy. Oh my goodness. That would be a lot of arguments in our mind. Trust me. Because remember, she nasty, he lazy. So you just imagine a house.
I can't think about on that level. So somebody lazy, this can lead to be nasty, and somebody can nasty because they're lazy. So that would probably work.
Well, we say, as in, if an argument break out, the argument will be, you lazy, you know, or but you nasty. So what difference between me nasty, me and when we want to eat, I'm left the dishes with it. You so lazy, you pass from there, or you mean you're not doing it. So at the end of the day, it will come to I be nasty and lazy.
Yes, based on that whole scenario, the way we see it, right, when the two are like that, and they cuss each other out, it would lead to dirty sex. Can't go wrong, it would lead to dirty sex. Literally. Hey, that one is kind of weird.
How about nasty at home? You go on the road, you're the cleanest person on the road. You're clean at home when you go on the road, you look nasty.
That one
is tough, right?
That one is weird and tough. You never know how the connection might draw. So for instance, the man and the one that does go up and clean by the street, and she clean at home and maybe she want to use natural deodorant or something. For sake of argument. You never know how it might work out, because the man go up on the road is probably in a banner or something and dance and put up on the girl and say, boy, can you young custom to work for him? Maybe he might smell a particular scent that he loves, you know. So, that's weird, right? He just say, oh, this reminds me of home. So you never know how the connection can make. So the funny part about that now is...
But I don't know if I like it. My point is that, you know, that you pan around and people that smell the nasty person on the road. That's embarrassing.
That one weird.
That is embarrassing.
Can I remind me of something now? One Christmas Eve, back when we just work and do back carry. I left the night from work, cook home, get ready and touch back the street. So, let me have a late night movie that night. Next thing, you're in the movie and you smell a specific smell.
And it's your kick.
But right, so you're just like, you try to enjoy the movie, but that scent just in the nose straight. That is bad. That bad. Till the people that even in the movie like, boy, some guys supposed to watch their kids before they come to their places, man. Boy, that is weird. So, if you are a person and you're like with somebody like a daddy, and you can't tell them, hey, yo, you need to go do this, or something, no. Not even in an embarrassing way.
A lot of people do it, that they're afraid.
But when you say, why you would want to roll with that person in a crowd and make people think that all I had to see him? That is messed up.
By your company, you shall be known, right?
For your child to probably making a match, the person say, child, I ain't got a nasty words. Just because you had a one friend that she hygiene a little bit off glass.
Little bit?
And then again, they have man and all like that now, because they don't know, remember?
Little bit
some
of your smell up, no? The hygiene get a little bit off and you smell up. You have a real off. That would be crazy.
And me not just, I can't talk just for the woman and then, because there are some man.
Yeah.
And then they want to talk up in every woman's face.
I feel like that the mother had this thing since sliced bread.
Yes, and then that even dragon breath so hard. You know. You're not going to talk about nobody, right? You're not going to talk about nobody, right?
Dragon.
Not part this one, right?
And that is sleeper man. That's the crazy one.
As we tell you, based on the last conversation and the comment the person made, the person sound like they do a lot of that, so maybe the mouthwash come from a particular source, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I kill you.